Hello everyone. When you are developing production applications, you might need your app to run on multiple environments. For example, if you have a development team, you obviously need a development environment. And if you have a QA or a QA team, then you need another environment for test your application. So they can run your manual test or automation test suites and all that. And finally, you will need a production environment. And sometimes you may also need a staging environment before releasing to the production. And in this video, I will show you how you can create all this environment and do continuous deployment. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
So in the previous video, we created this application and attach a custom domain to it, coffeelove.tk. So here's the domain and we bought it for free and we attach it to this sample application. And we also added some redirection as well. So as you can see, this is www.prefix. So if I just take that out and just try to load the main domain coffeelove.tk and hit enter, the application get loaded. But if you really look at it, it get redirected to www.coffeelove.tk. So one of the reasons why you would need such redirection is that you might need your main domain, let's say the coffeelove.tk, to load your product website, not the application. So you have that landing page and everything loaded with the main domain, and you can go browse your application with a prefix, let's say www.coffeelove.tk. And we use AWS Amplify console to accomplish all of these under a very short time. So if you haven't watched that video, please go ahead and watch that first and come back to this. I'll post a link up on this video. Okay, so now let's create 3 environments for this application. So we are going to create 3 branches in our repository. So right now we only have the master branch, and the master branch is at the moment is pointing to our, let's say, the production environment. So that is www.coffeelove.tk. So let's create 2 more branches. So one for the development and one for the QA. And then let's point those branches to separate environments. The development environment, it could be dev.coffeelove.tk likewise. So this is my GitHub repository and I'm going to create a new branch right here. I'll click master and it will open up this particular window. So let's create the development branch and I'll create that branch from the master. Click here. So if I click on this drop down again, you can see there's both master and dev branch, and I'm going to create another branch for testing. So this is our QA branch. So I'll click again the test branch from dev. Alright, so we have these 3 branches, and currently the master branch is pointing to our application that we have right here on www.coffeelove.tk. How can we verify that? So let's go to AWS Amplify console. So I'll log into my AWS account and I go to AWS Amplify. So this is the application we created last time. If I click onto it, the master branch is connected with coffeelove.tk. So do you see, it is the master branch that is connected, and we can further verify it if I go to the domain management on the left sidebar, and here https coffeelove.tk is currently pointing to the master, and also the www.coffeelove.tk is currently pointing to the master branch. So now let's go back to our Coffeelove application and then I'll click connect branch. It will pull down all the branches from my GitHub repository. If I click on this drop down, I should see both dev and test branch. So I'll click dev here and click next. Click save and deploy. So it's going to create another application based on that dev branch. Do you see? So start provisioning the resources. So until our dev environment get provision, I'll go ahead and connect our other branch as well. So let me click connect branch. And this time I'm going to select the test. So it's only showing the test branch here because we have already connected other 2 branches. So let me click test here and then click next. I'll click save and deploy. Alright, so our test application is also started provisioning, and meantime the dev is already created. So if I click here, and do you see the dev environment loads, but we don't see our custom domain here. So it is dev.the default amplifyapps.com domain. So let's quickly fix that. I will go to domain management on the left sidebar and I will click manage subdomains because that is what we are going to do. So right now our main domain and the www.subdomain is pointing to the master branch. So let's click add, and this time I'm going to create a subdomain called dev.coffeelove.tk, and that get pointed to the dev environment. And I'll click update. Okay, it's updated. So let me copy the dev domain and paste that in dev.coffeelove.tk and hit enter. I should see my application loaded. So let's go back to application and make sure our test environment is also loaded. So it looks like it has. So let me click this link and here you go, test.coffeelove.tk. We have the test environment. So we got test.coffeelove and dev.coffeelove and the coffeelove.tk. Production, dev and test. So let's make sure these environments are isolated by adding some changes to these three environments. So now let's try to simulate a new feature releasing process. So let's say I'm a developer and I'm getting a new feature from my customer. He says, hey, instead of I love coffee, it has to be I love tea because he loved tea than coffee. How ridiculous is that? So anyway, he's my customer, so I decided to do that change, the improvement. So what I will first do is, I will create a new branch to develop this feature or the improvement. So let's create a new branch, git checkout-b t. So I'll create a branch called t and then I'll do the necessary changes. So instead of coffee, and I'll put t here and then I will commit my changes. Git commit -m, or rather I'll add my changes first, -a, then git commit -m. Then I will run it locally to make sure everything works fine. npm run start. And here you go, my local server has been started and I have I love tea message. So this works locally. So what I will do is I will then commit it to the development branch. So I'll check out my development branch, git checkout dev, and then I will merge my T branch to the development. Git merge T. And here you go. So it is merged. And now what I will do is I will push this commit to the development branch on the remote repository. Git push origin dev. Okay, so the code is committed. So as and when the code is committed to the development branch, the build should start. So let me quickly show you. So I will go to Amplify console, and if I scroll it a little bit up, as you can see on the dev environment, the build has already started provisioning. So after this is done in about couple of minutes, we should see the change in the development environment. So let's wait for a while. So it's now verifying, but let's go to now dev branch and do a refresh. And here we go. I love tea message appears here. But the test branch or the test environment still I love coffee, and the production environment it is still I love coffee. So now let's update our test environment so that our QAs can check this change. So I will go to my repository. So let's make a pull request from our dev branch to the test branch or the QA branch. So let me go to the pull request and then I'll click new pull request. So I am sending the pull request from dev branch to the test branch. And here we go, and it shows the change. So the coffee will be replaced with tea, and then I'll click create pull request. Change coffee to tea, and I'll click create pull request. So this time I will merge it by myself, or this could be someone from your team. So once I merge it to the test branch, so if I look at the test environment, you can see the build has already started provisioning. Okay, the deployment is now completed. So let's go to the test.coffeelove.tk and refresh it. And here we go. We have T here in test as well. But still again, the production is still coffee. So once the QAs have tested this, let's make another PR from test branch to the production branch. So let me go to the main repository, Coffee Love. I'll click pull request again. New pull request from test to master. And here's the change. Create pull request. and a reviewer will merge this. So let's merge it by myself right now. So as soon as it's merged to the master branch, you should see there's a build happening in the master branch. Okay, so it's completed. Let me go to the production and refresh it. And here we go. Our change is now on production. So this is what I want to show you today, how easily you can configure continuous deployment process for multiple environments for your application.